Hello guys and welcome to another video. As you saw in the title, this is going to be a Molagora guide. I will explain to you where to get all the Molagora you can possibly get, and I will explain briefly what a Molagora is. So, Molagora is an item that it will appear on your other tab of your menu or on your enhancement tab. And this is the item, Molagoras. And Molagoras are used for enhancing units skills. Okay, so every time you go to your heroes, you will have a little button here saying enhance, and then you'll need Molagoras to actually make these abilities stronger or reduce their cooldown. So these are basically Molagoras, but everyone knows what a Molagora is. So Molagoras, you do understand that there's Molagora Goes, right? Molagora Goes are normally used on the last levels of each skill, and this is how you exchange. You just press here, press here, press here, and you exchange, and that's the very like basics of Molagoras. They just used for enhancing units skills. And you might have heard you might have heard that Molagoras are basically a struggle in this game because they are kind of time gated because you can only get so many at a time, and that's why people kind of struggle because you always need them to enhance your characters, and there's not enough of them to go around. So now I'll go over the ones that everyone, the general public, will actually need to know every week or every month that they need to get those Molagoras. And then we just go on the next tab for some new players. But right now, this is going to be the Molagoras everyone needs to get every week / every month. First, we're going to talk about the 3 Molagoras you can get every single week on reset. The first one is on Transmit Shop. When you go into Transmit Stone Shop, you will see here that you can buy a Molagora for 15 silver transmit stones, and this is one of them that you can get. The other one is going to be on the Arena Shop, and this one will cost you 150 conquest points, and it's going to be in the form of a seed, which you will need to grow it on the Sanctuary. And then the third one you can get every week is in your guild. You go to your guild and then you go to your member shop. At your member shop, you'll see that it will cost you 250 Brave Crests, which is the currency you get for guild stuff, for donating. Every time you donate, you get guild crests, and every time you're MVP in a war, you also get those as well. And this one also comes in the form of a seed, and the seeds you just grow them here at your sanctuary, and you just go to your Forest of Souls, and you can easily just let me just complete this one for the sake of showing. Right here, you can do this one, Molagora Farm, and you'll just transform those seeds into actual Molagora. So those are the ones you need to get every single week. And now let's talk about the monthly ones. Every month in battle here in this menu, you'll have this automaton tower. The automaton tower resets monthly, and every month you can enter it, and you can go from floor 0 or from floor 1 to floor 100. And you'll find that in some of these floors that are Molagora. And here you go. For example, you have on floor 40, there's a couple more, but in total, there's 4 Molagora you can get from this, which kind of basically on average ups your weekly intake of Molagora to 4, because you can get the 3 ones we mentioned earlier, and then we get 4 a month, which will kind of, make it become 5 a month. The other 2 you can get is from attendance rewards. Every month on the 12th and the 26th day of the month, you will get 1 Molagora on each of those days. So every month you'll get 2 extra Molagoras from there. Alright, let's get into the RNG ones that you can get basically every time, okay? If you go to your guild and you go to your guild boss, every time you complete it every day, you will have a chance to drop Molagoras from this one, okay? This one you can do 2 runs a day, and if you're the luckiest best in the world, you can drop infinite amounts of Molagora, but the chances are very low, but it is RNG, but you can get this one as well. Another one that is RNG that you can get as well is going to be on Hell Raid, but not actual Hell Raid, just normal raid. If you go to normal raid and you enter the first stage of normal raid, you will find in the shop, you'll find a box that you can buy for 4 currency. As you can see here, all you gotta do is just press south, and here's Alexa for you. And Alexa, if you go down on her shop, you're gonna find this box, the Queen Azumatrix gift. As you can see there, you can get 1 Molagora seed. This 1 Molagora seed is 15% chance to actually acquire when you actually buy this box. And the way you buy this box is with the coronation souvenirs, which you actually get these by beating the bosses in the raid. So every time you beat the bosses in the corner here, you'll actually drop 1 or 2 of this currency, and then when you get 4, you can just instantly buy the box. Please know though that you can build up these tokens, but you can only buy 1 box a day. So you need to wait for the reset, the daily reset, to buy another box. But as long as you do that, you can buy all the boxes you want, and then you have a chance to get a Molagora seed from there. Okay, now we've covered the Molagoras you can get that are very stable and you can get them every month. Now let's talk about some reoccurring events that actually grant you Molagoras. Some of these are actually pretty regular, but some might not be. One of them, it's the Hoochie scam shop. Hoochie is a guy that will appear right here where I'm clicking in the store, close to the bar guy. He will be there and he will sell you Molagoras for 500 Skystones. It's very expensive, but honestly, if you're very hungry for Molagoras, some people deem them worthy and they will buy it, but sometimes there will be an event with Hoochie, and Hoochie will always have 1 or 2 Molagoras for you to purchase for 500 Skystones. Another one, and this one is pretty regular, it's the web event. The web event is basically, I'm going to click it again just so you see exactly where I clicked. So the web event looks like this. When you have this banner right here that I'm touching, this banner, you'll always have an ongoing event here. And that ongoing event, you just click it and it opens a browser and a web page. This web page is going to be your web event. Your web event always has a completion at the end, which will give you 1 Molagora. This is very regular and it basically happens every single month, and you'll have this Molagora. Some of these events can actually last more than a month, but most of the time I would say that you would have 1 or 2 of these a month, and they'll always have 1 Molagora on there. Another event one that is pretty regular is the side story. Every time there's a side story, well, I'm going to quotation mark there on the every time, because one side story ago, they did something different. It still had Molagoras on there, but normally when you have a side story, you have an exchange shop. This exchange shop is where you actually grind the side story. You get the currency that shows here on the top right, and you'll always have a seed that you can purchase here for 190 currency. And this seed is going to be here every 2 weeks, because normally that's how often these events come. So you can just like add 2 more Molagoras a month right there. Alright, now we're going to go into the new player friendly Molagoras, because these are going to be the one-time deal Molagoras that you can only acquire once. Starting with story mode. So basically in story mode there's 2 ways you can get Molagoras. One of them is going to be on the unrecorded history, which is basically the hard mode. It's basically on the normal map, but on hard mode. So you're going to go into unrecorded history, and every time you complete a certain map, 3 stars full completed, and on the region reward on the bottom left, you'll have a Molagora seed right here. And this will be true for every single episode or you know, part of the map. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't matter. You're always going to have 1 Molagora seed for completing all the stars on the map. But there's another one on story. The normal story, as you'll see, only grants you Skystones, so it's kind of, you know, you can't really know that like normal story will give you Molagoras or not. But on episode 2, the normal story that they're adding after unrecorded history, this will also have Molagoras on it. So every single map will also have Molagoras. So now I'm pretty sure they're going to make this a certain thing, where if you get all the stars on each you know, story mode from now on, you're always going to get Molagoras for completing all the stars. But it's only a one-time deal, but you have plenty of Molagoras here to get. Okay, another massive spot where you'll get one-time deal Molagoras is going to be the Abyss. Abyss is going to grant you a ton of rewards, okay? But a couple of these floors will have Molagoras for you. I'm actually going to go over the floors that will give you Molagoras, just so you know where you can get them. Okay, the Molagoras are going to be on floor 10, 2 Molagora seeds, floor 25 with 3 Molagora seeds, floor 40s with 2 Molagora go, floor 55 with 3 Molagora go, then floor 70 and 85 with 5 Molagora goes on each of these. And the 85 one also gives you a bunch of gold as well. Okay, now the last place you can be able to get some Molagoras, one-time deal as well, is going to be the Adventurer's Path. The Adventurer's Path is going to be an icon for newer players that will appear right here where I'm touching. Under the banner, it will appear an icon there where you complete missions, and every time you complete a mission, you get a reward. Some of these rewards are going to be some Molagoras, and then you can get those as well. They're going to be a one-time deal, and sometimes some of those missions will require you to use said Molagoras, but they always give you some spare Molagoras or some change just to have. But that's about it, guys. Those are the places where you can get Molagoras. If for some reason I missed any place where you can get Molagoras, leave it down below on the comments, and it wouldn't be a Native Me video if I didn't do meme review. So let's review one daily meme for today. Here's the meme of the day made from Sa, a person on my Discord, and it goes like this. God when creating native, big brain, handsomeness, man of culture, accidental chemical acts, salt. Very nice. I love this meme. Very, very cool. And yeah, I do get salty pretty often, and this is 100% true. And the rest of the things, handsomeness, perfect handsomeness, grade 10 handsomeness, the best. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And as always, now you know where to get the Molagoras, and now you know that I have memes, so get on my Discord. My Discord link is going to be in the description. We do shenanigans there, and if you're new, don't be shy, just say random crap there, we don't really care. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.